Alright. Play some more line. Oh, Caledor's already been sieged. Good lord. Let's try and get ourselves there. Can we drop down here? Yeah, we can drop down here. Yeah, we can do this. Oh, bolstered. Okay, half health, let's go. Do we have a warband up? We have lots of warbands up. You'll do. Hello. We've been caught off guard. Let's get a respawn. That might be difficult to get to. Okay. I guess. Hey, Narc, how's it going, dude? I guess. What am I thinking? I feel like we need to grab ourselves a box and... oh no, that's going to teleport us to our keep. Let's move with a few fellas. This might be difficult to get to that keep. We'll keep trying. But we might not be able to get there. What have we changed? We jumped in before stream. We grabbed some tallies for this ruin set. So we've got wounds across the tallies. We grabbed some toughness tallies for our 38 weapons. And we upgraded our current weapons to level 34s and grabbed some initiative. That's all we've done. We've also got a few more gen crests. So on 67, we need 3 more. We do have a white bag. We're going to see if we can get a better bag. So we can just pull 3. Very well, thank you. Dirty order player. We do main a zealot. But we are going to smash the Ironbreaker this week. I don't think we're going to be able to get back to this keep. Well, to the keep, not back to the keep. We've not got there yet. We do have a couple of bodies behind us. They are absolutely going to have a warband between us and there. There we go. I don't think we're going to be able to do a sneaky. We want to help this guy, but we also want to get to the keep. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get there. Okay. Let's just take the death here, see if we can kill this witch elf. Nope. We got knocked down. Can we do a little something and get ourselves a little bit closer? Oh, we tabbed off him. That's annoying. I was going to boot him. Let's just stay dead for a sec. You just started playing about 5 weeks ago. Main character is a witch elf. Ooh, dirty witch elf. How are you finding things so far? We've been playing for a couple of months now. Started at the end of January, give or take. We go PvE, right? Can we somehow... yeah, let's respawn. Let's see if we can go PvE. Is that the outer door? It is the outer door. So we still have time to get there. We do still have time. I don't know how to get there PvE. I guess we go up this cliff. We're still very new to Order as well. We jumped through a bunch of tier 1 characters after coming off the Zealot for a little bit. But Order is not where my knowledge lies, so like to get here, I'm not really sure how we do this. I guess we follow this chap, he must know. Up and round, maybe? Although we seem to be going the wrong direction. Yeah, we'll just follow this guy. He must know where he's going. You love it. Great game by Mythic. You're an old school Dark Age of Camelot player, so it feels very familiar. Hells yeah. Yeah, it's oh, there's a bunch. Oh, they're champions. Oh, this guy knows some sneaky routes. Yeah, I do see a lot of people claiming that this is the best PvP game out here. MMO wise. It's definitely got its flaws. There's definitely some issues within the game. This is taking us to a PQ. I guess we go through that little cave. He should be fine. Up and round. We'll just pull aggro off him. Has he got another little sneaky? No, we are going to go through that cave, I guess. That should be fine. At least I hope this guy knows where he's going and what he's doing. This is where he jumps back in and just starts doing the public quest. But yeah, as I say, we normally play a Zealot. We got a Zealot to Renown rank 67. And then, due to some drama, we decided to jump into some Order characters. Yeah, okay, so this is the right direction. We're getting there. No lies. We dropping here? I guess we're dropping here. Well, we weren't going to, but now we're dropping. Okay, this seems fine. Ooh, big fall damage. I guess here it doesn't actually matter, we just follow the path. Oh, this is a different warrior priest we're now following. The other guy's already legged it, okay. Okay. Yeah, we've never tried to get to Caledor's keep by PvE. So this is kind of interesting. This is a very long, a long path to take just to get to the keep. So let's hope there's nobody waiting down here for us. This is a waste of time if that's the case. We split up. This guy the 40. This is the 40. This guy seems to know what he's doing. We are now bolstering, hence the lag. That seems like death. Surely we can scale that bit over there, over the bridge. Did he, I don't know where that chap's just gone. Oh, he's over the bridge. Okay, yeah, this is the path I was about to take. Because this looks like you can kind of stick to the wall and scale the cliff. We will lag here. Oh no, this is going to kill us. Oh no, we're dead. We lagged. He's going to res us. Please. Thank you so much for the res. And then we know where we are now. Okay, because this is the little bridge on the side of the keep that goes nowhere. Okay. Yeah, we wouldn't have died there had we have not had the bolster lag, I don't think. Okay. Are we on the inner door? We're on the inner door. We can go straight in. Okay, happy days. We made it. We made it. Let's have a look. Would be nice if they could fix some of the environmental paving and sticking issues, but other than that, the game is holding up very well, considering its age. Yeah, the getting stuck in the floor is... that's the boss in its own right, I think. We often get stuck in the floor and comment that we're stuck in the floor. And thank you for the follow there, Nock. Nothing gonna be Dark Age of Camelot. I mean, there is a private server for Dark Age of Camelot currently live. I believe it's called Eden. And I want to say it's got quite a player base for anyone wanting to relive those glory days of Dark Age of Camelot. I'm enjoying the IB more than the Mara. I think I am, you know. The Marauder was good fun, but we did feel pretty squishy. It's nice to actually play as a tank class. The way we're playing this as well is pretty much tank class. We've got toughness tallies and everything at the moment. HP regen on the pocket item. Just got some new weapons and armor. A shield, sorry, at 34. initiative, so again, tanky. And we're trying to be tanky. The next set, we already have the Ruin set. We farmed that on the last stream on Monday. We can talisman across the board. And then we've got some PvE weapons from Influence at 38, which we've gone with, I guess, the melee DPS version because there wasn't a tanking version for the main hand. But again, we've gone toughness tallies in both of these. So we will be mainly trying to play as tanky as we can be, as defensive as we can be. If we want to go DPS, we'll play the Marauder. And if we want to play a healer, we'll play the Zealot. But I think, yeah, the Marauder's definitely got its place. This class, the only like negative I have about this class, which is a stupid thing to be negative about, is I feel like I have far too many abilities compared to the Marauder with the 3 different stances, and then compared to the Zealot where we don't really have that many abilities, I don't think. We are going to get a new ability at 35 and then another new ability at 40 with this class. So at the moment the action bars are kind of all over the place. We also have a couple of abilities on this action bar as well. The oil, the siege buff, which we may as well do while we're studying doing nothing else. And then some AoE. Oh, hello. Let's sort out who we're guarding. The guard and the oath mechanic on this class is like a what am I saying? Having to use guard on people. Like if we just stood around doing nothing, it doesn't really matter that much. Having to oath people, so we gain grudges for our class mechanic. There feels like there's a high skill ceiling. Not to mention that half of our abilities also buff the oath guy. Like this ability, for example, reduces the armor of the target by... does it reduce the armor? No, this one reduces armor. This one increases my armor, and it also increases the armor of our oath friend. So, and because it lasts 20 seconds, it kind of feels like we can oath this dude, cast the buff to give him armor, and then cycle through the rest of our party with oath. Not to mention, we can cycle through warband members as well with the oath. So it seems like there's a very high skill ceiling in terms of making sure we're defending somebody, making sure we're within 30 meters of them, or feet, whatever it is in this game. Cycling through people to oath them. Not to mention, you know what I mean, making sure all the buffs are active. There just seems to be a high skill ceiling on the tank class, which again is more engaging than like with our Zealot. In this instance, we'd just be stood still, spamming like one ability for AoE heals. But you built your Witch Elf for defensive region. It's great fun so far, and you can solo lots of people. Yeah, we did have a look at this, because we played the Witch Elf and the Witch Hunter in Tier 1. Again, just to test basically every class, because we did end up... They got new oil? No, they don't. We're running in. We do end up running into people, and we have no idea what's going on because we don't know what their abilities do and stuff. So we did play through the Witch Health and the Witch Hunter, and I did think at the time, if you could play that class with just basically loads of HP regen, you would just solo everything, right? It'd be nuts. Wrong action bar, there we go. Jump is cooler. Oh, Chosen is cooler. The Chosen class and the Knight of the Blazing Sun, both kind of fun classes. The Chopper and the Swordmaster, we've not played a Swordmaster, but we did play it's not a Chopper, sorry, a Black Orc. Trying to compare tanks briefly. I feel like we would have probably played the Black Orc, because we played a Black Orc to like, I don't know, 12-ish or something. Didn't really get along with the class that much. I do think the Orcs in this game have the best graphical appearance out of every class, and Elves have the worst. But I didn't know there was an add-on, or a mod, whatever. It would be an add-on, wouldn't it? Called Plan B, I think. So for Black Orc and Swordmaster, we need to play the game, good lord. Let's oath this fella. We'll continue to defend that guy. Yeah, with the Black Orc and the Swordmaster, if we had got the Plan B add-on, when we use the ability to take us into our second set of abilities, use the second set of abilities, ticks us into the third set, or whatever they're called, that would have automatically changed our action bar into a completely different action bar, which I think would have been much more enjoyable. So we may have ended up playing the Black Hawk for longer had we have already downloaded Plan B, but I didn't know that was a thing until the other week. Let's make sure we got some buffs up. We've currently got about 420 HP every 4 seconds and 53% chance to parry attacks. See, that seems insane. We were using a shield that gave us 20 HP per second. We also obviously have the refreshing pocket keg, which would have given us 100 HP every 4 seconds with the shield. We will get the Genesis pieces in 2 levels, which I think gives something like 52 HP every 4 seconds. But yeah, getting something really ridiculous like 400, 500, 600 HP every 4 seconds, that seems insanely good and probably insanely fun for solo roaming. Something I would like to try at some point, but yeah. I think the plan for this week is, I mean, I discussed this last week. And how's it going, Run for Fun? Sorry, I don't think I've actually said that yet. Yeah, the plan for this week is basically we're going to smash the Ironbreaker as much as possible to 40, whilst we are grabbing a bunch of these resources. And then on Sunday, we'll stream in the morning as we normally do, like we're doing today. And then I'll have an extra stream Sunday night to do Land of the Dead, because that's something we've not even done yet. Haven't done that on the Zealot, haven't done that on the Marauder, 0. So I'd like to experience that and see what that's all about, because that kind of seems like it's the big weekend RvR sort of thing. But yeah, enjoying the Ironbreaker. I definitely feel a lot more tankier, and I don't die nowhere near as quick in the open RvR. There's like tier 2 plus. Again, with the Zealot, we seem to die in 3 hits. With the Marauder, I felt like we couldn't do anything, because if we get into sort of frontline melee combat, we just die instantly. Whereas this dude, again, we've got healers on us, we've got, you know what I mean, defensive, we are a tank. We definitely feel like we can do something in combat, which is nice. This is like the defensiveness and tankiness that I kind of wish that all the other characters had. Although that would then make the tank obsolete, I guess. Just the fact that we don't die instantly, basically, would be nice. And we'll make the sound again. I need to figure out how to hotkey this. Okay. This will go into a fortress fight, which is very nice to start the day off with. Although it is a bit PVD at the moment. You're the leader. Let's give you a little mark. Okay. Just have some coffee as we head to this first BO. I guess as well, with the 400 HP region every 4 seconds, a little bit of kiting in 1v1 situations basically just tops you up, doesn't it? Unless, of course, you're playing another... sorry, you're against another dude that can heal himself. Oh, that's behind you. We know this player. We got ganked a bunch by that dude on Monday. I think we were heading to barracks. Oh, we are at barracks. Perfect. We may not win a bank for this zone, because we've basically done nothing. We haven't really gained much contribution, I don't think. Yeah, we didn't defend much damage there either. But I am looking forward to hitting 40 on this dude. I just hope that it doesn't go back to how it was in terms of being like a freshly dinged tier 2 character, where we join a scenario and just get 3 hit by people in Sov gear. I hope that's not going to happen. But we'll see. We will see. I don't think we need to head to the fortress yet. We're kind of seeing what this fella wants to do. generally find that you don't bother kiting, but if it looks like I'm going to die, I always have the option to agile escape away and stealth and re-engage. Oh, hells yeah. Yeah, the regen build on a Witch Elf and Witch Hunter seems kind of crazy. Not to mention, I mean, do you notice that your damage output is lacking somewhat because you've gone defensive? Or are you still able to really put people down quick? Because we've definitely seen like Witch Elves and Witch Hunters kill people in 3 hits, which is kind of bonkers. I feel like we should be fine here to not go for another BO. Or maybe even run back to this one. I've not been paying attention to the in-game chat, so for all I know we have a warband saying that we're waiting here and stuff. It's behind you again. No, we're moving in a blob. Brilliant. Yeah, okay. Oh, he's only level 20. Good lord. I wonder if this is just overflow. This warband. Cool. Let's go to the fortress. We got a blue bag. If the blue bag gives us 3 gen crests, happy days. Because then gen crests are completely done. Damage output is definitely much lower. We'll hang around with this guy. We should probably defend him as well. Yeah, it's definitely much lower. But you're doing what you can to keep your strength high, so you can still do decent damage. It's a big trade-off though. Yeah, okay. I guess if you get a gank on somebody, like at the back of a small party or a warband, possibly not have the DPS to put him down quick. But again, with being like defensive, I guess it is for more like solo roaming. That's what my brain leads to anyway, or goes to. Can you help this fella? He was immune to my snare. And we will probably get some FPS dips and some lagginess as we do this fortress, because we normally do. It just depends if they have a bunch of defenders. 47 at the moment against 70 attackers. The 70 attackers is about to increase like 120 as we change zones. We did kind of want to do a bit of a HP regen build on this dude as well, to be fair, on the Ironbreaker. I don't know if that's really required or not. Something that we're gonna probably, you know, trial and test as we get higher level. Because I don't think we can get HP regen items until like on our accessories. On these 4, until we get a little bit higher. Possibly like 36, 38 plus. Okay, fell landing. Let's do some more PVD. Because I'm guessing they're not going to have anyone defending, yeah. Not enough anyway, not enough people. Let's change the dwarf mount. We like this dwarf mount. This is one of the reasons why we're actually playing a dwarf, the mount. I'm not going to lie. Definitely been a few times. You've been solo fighting a knight or a lion. Or sorry, an Ironbreaker. I don't know why I read a lion. For over 30 seconds, and they have had friends rock up and kill you before you've been able to get them down. You have to be pretty piggy with fights. In general, unless you just want to kill someone and then die and respawn all the time. Yeah, I mean, with being a stealth class, because I'm under the impression that both the Witch Elf and the Witch Hunter are kind of squishy, right? But obviously, if you built yourself defensively, I mean, you can pick your fights because you're in stealth, do you know what I mean? But yeah, you've got to always be careful, haven't you? And one thing that we noticed in this game, which it's the same in most MMOs, I guess. We need to reduce our sound again. Nah, we should be fine. One thing I noticed in this game, a lot more than other MMOs is nobody really wants to get into like 1v1s. I know the game isn't balanced around 1v1s, so that kind of makes sense. But generally speaking, whenever people see a red nameplate or an enemy, like everybody in the zone rushes them down. Even if it's like 30 of us versus the one dude. It's not very often that like one guy will be running up here, this Slayer starts to attack him or something, and everyone just watches. Never the case. Everyone is very bloodthirsty in this game. So again, if you're a witch elf defensively, or defensively spec, and you jump somebody, yeah, good luck trying to have a decent 1v1. Not that that's your goal, but yeah. Very hostile in this game. What do we got? 134 versus 59. Damn. So this is basically going to be a free fortress. 5 minutes of probably, maybe even 10 minutes of being a bit laggy as we go around the fort. Make sure we grab all the BOs, and then all of us DPSing the fortress lord down. I'd imagine the 71 defenders now, they're probably going to go top floor, because Destro love to go top floor in forts. You're going to work. So that's a go. Nice to meet you. Oh, no problem at all, Knock. Pleasure speaking to you, dude. I'll see you again soon. Probably in game at some point. Maybe even on the Zealot. Who knows? Right, this has just started. Let's crack on. Again, I'm expecting this not to be very, well, much of a battle. I'm expecting this to be very one-sided. Let's do a bit of hold the line here. We got ourselves stuck in. We're line of sighting ourselves. That was a bad mistake. Yep, that was my bad. I don't know why I took that corner. kind of expecting everyone to pour in or pour through. Let's get that there. And I guess now we're dead. We wait for a res. Although we could just respawn back a little bit. I feel like we're just gonna wait. There we go. Give him a little thank you. And then we'll head back to the Slayer. What level is the Slayer? 39. Perfect. I kind of feel like we're just going to basically follow this Slayer around. Keep him guarded, follow him about. We're stuck on the floor, there we go. He looks like he's following the leader, the Rune Priest, around as well, so that's fine. And we've got everything, okay. So yeah, this probably will be a little bit boring. As we sit around basically doing nothing for a bit. Don't have that much lag currently, which is fine by me. We'll probably have to reboot the client after this fortress fight, but we'll see how we get on for a bit. I wonder... Oh, we're getting pushed. That's nice to see. Let's hold the line. We've already cancelled that. Okay. We are disabled. There we go. Can we boot one of you away? Probably not. Oh, that's a champion. Okay, we wasted our punt. We're not defending this dude anymore. Why not? Kind of feel like here. Do we change? Oh, that witch elf. Don't know what you were doing, bro. I kind of feel like we change tactics here, right? And see if we can. And see if we can tank this fortress dude. Let's get rid of that tactic. Can we do that yet? Yeah, we can. Cool. And I guess we just put on menace, right? So shield mastery makes sense. We could also take off avalanche, I guess. Let's take off avalanche and also put this on. Okay. Cool. Let's slow this chosen down. Oh, I guess we're meant to stand in the pink stuff as well to gain morale. So all we've lost here then is our avalanche tactic, which heals us and gives us a movement speed when we disrupt an enemy spell. I think that's fine to not use right now. And then we also took off a toughness one that also reduces stuns by a second. Let's get back in that pink stuff. Which was this one? Yes. Silence of Stone. Increased toughness by 82. You also recover from stuns, staggers, and knockdowns by 1 second. So we've got rid of that as well. And then basically the two tactics we just put on is Menace, which gives us 100% more hate than normal. And then we've gone with Long-Held Grudge, which gives us more additional hate or threat when we have higher grudges. So at 30 grudges, we'll have an additional 30 threat. And then we'll see if we can main tank this this fortress dude. Because that's the goal here, to just be tanking everything. But we struggle to be number 1 on threat without these tactics, I think. And the highest we've been is like 2 or 3. 3, yeah, something like that. This guy's getting involved again. Crazy, you gotta pick your battles, bro. I mean, one guy jumping somebody on full health when you've got a whole, what, like 100 people just stood here. That's kind of crazy. They do have a flag. Do we not want to go grab that flag? They have 2 flags. Let's go grab some flags. We've got a couple of guys in the warband down there. Because waiting around doing nothing's kind of, yeah, a bit boring. We must have this. Yep. Oh, we've gone both again, okay. This is the one we were waiting for. Okay, we got them all again. %. This shouldn't take too much longer. I think it's time that we have some coffee. Want to be in this pink stuff. Lost in the BO. And then what's the final piece of this? 36. Yeah, okay. So we'll switch over to Ruin Set when we ding 36. And then we'll also go buy all of the gen pieces as well. 6%, this should be good. Let's mount up. Do love a good dwarf now. I don't know how body blocked we are here, but this seems to be very body blocked. There we go, we're in. Oh, we got body blocked on that jump. And again, I'm expecting all of them to be top floor. And no one be defending this room. Oh, we have everyone defending the room. Interesting. Was that Witch Elf again? Or is that a player? Not a player, sorry. No, it's not a player. We'll go over here. Don't know how much I enjoy this keep layout. Or fortress layout, sorry. Oh, you can go on that little pillar. Didn't know that. We hitting this guy? Yeah, we're hitting those guys over there. Okay. I don't know how important it is to hit everyone here or not. Let's oath him. He seems to be getting stuck in. Bunch of players on the stairs. Right has quite a lot of players. Left does not have a lot of players. Not back, okay. I wonder if we can go a bit further forward actually. I wonder if that is still going to hit everybody. No, the pillar's in the way. So we want to be stood about here, I think. That's a good knockback. I'm looking at which line, white line. I mean, I could be wrong, but I kind of feel like we could just run in here. What are we on? 143 attackers versus 87 defenders. I mean, these guys are kind of getting in there. And yeah, it looks like there's only 11 people here on the left, and there's loads of people